Alright, you guys, let's do a little life update. Basically, it is way past when I recorded this vlog, I think 2 or 3 weeks later. Why does the third mod of the year, in this case mod 10, go by so fast? It's like 6 weeks long. It's one of the shortest mods of the year. Anyways, so my vlog was 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and that's very short. So here's some extra footage. So life updates recently. I went to Gala. We'll pop up some pictures of Gala, CMCC Gala. It was so much fun. Huge turnout, a lot more people than I thought. So that was really cool. Another life update. These are all really important life updates to me, by the way. I got a mat for my spin bike that I have in my room, and that's just really exciting for me. I set up this little corner where I do my classes, and I've really been enjoying that, and that ties into my next life update, which is lately I've been in this program for 3 years. It's been taking over my life in a really good way, of course, but I've been feeling like I don't know. I look back and I'm like, wow, I've changed and I've evolved so much. Sometimes it's kind of hard to recognize yourself. So what I've been doing is I'm on day 15 of 30 days of doing a spin class every single day. So what I did was I set up this little corner, and I've been doing my little spin classes here, as well as at the gym or going to a spin class. And it's been so much fun and making me feel like myself. So essentially, in this mod, 6-week mod, it's been busy, a lot of assignments, stuff like that. It's snapped by like that. And then we have 3 exams coming up. DI is tomorrow. And then we have a March break, like a week. I get 10 days off. May plan a trip to New York with my mom. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. And then we have a 5-week mod. So we put in our picks for our clinicians literally right when we come back from March break. We find out that Friday. And then I think it's the 28th of March. And then 5 weeks of classes, including that week. 1 week of exams with 5 exams in a row, and then right then and there we jump right into clinic that next Monday or Tuesday, depending on the rotation, which I'm now excited for. I am still, of course, nervous, but I'm like, okay, this is happening. All right, next life update. I've been going to little cafes and stuff like that to do work, to explore Toronto, because it's getting a little warmer, but then it gets really cold, and I just want to make the most of literally just my life. So I checked out 2 really cute cafes. One was on Queen West called Omervier de Fred, and 10 out of 10 I would recommend. Best cappuccino I've had in my life, as well as almond croissant. Please order those, they're so good. And then also I went to Forest Cafe, which is really close to CMCC, and that was a nice little outing. Studied there for the day. Work vibes, 10 out of 10 as well. Not the cappuccino though. The cappuccino I think was like a 2 out of 10, but that is what it is. All that being said, I have a full study day ahead of me. It is 9:33 Sunday, March the 3rd or the 2nd now, so happy March. Literally, it is minus 13 degrees. I'm going to show you guys that. And yeah, just ridiculous. Anyways, going to go study DI. And then Thursday is going to be neurodiagnosis, finishing off the course. And then next week is going to be patho, RIP. I'll figure it out. Already just finished a 30-minute spin class on the bike. And if you're wondering, Alina, like, what classes have you been doing? Because for 30 days I obviously can't be doing the exact same class every single day. Well, I got you. So I have my own spin channel called Ride with Alina. if this focuses, there we go. And I just kind of post spin classes every single week. So sometimes I do those, or sometimes I do the one that I'm going to be posting next week. And I do it so I can like make all my edits. And then I also have been doing some of the Peloton rides. I basically only ride with Kendall. I got a 30-day free trial kind of thing. I used to use Peloton over the pandemic. But yeah, just Kendall pretty much vibes. But they introduced tiers to membership, so now I can only do 3 classes in a month with like the base tier membership, which is kind of annoying to be honest. But it is what it is, good energy nevertheless. Right now, I actually just finished doing a friend / colleagues class, Joe Alvarado. He has some great classes as well. I just did his recent power ride. I also would really recommend the rhythm riser ride. That one was really good. He's definitely more indoor cycling style, outdoor cycling type rides, which is awesome. And then I do some of Kaylee's rides sometimes. And then I also want to shout out Cycle with Kelly, very, very sweet instructor. And yeah, those have pretty much been the rides I have been cycling through. Pun intended. All right, I'm gonna go shower and then off to more studying. The exam is tomorrow at 10 a.m. and chest x-rays. They all look the same. Well, they don't all look the same, but they can all be caused by the same things, and it's really tripping me out. So I'm gonna keep practicing, but fingers crossed everything is going to work out. It has in the past. We'll be fine. All done with DI. It was good. It came together somehow. I got in there and I was like freaking out because I was like, chest x-rays are difficult. And then once I like did my first run through and took a deep breath, it was fine. Anyways, 1 exam down, 2 to go. Gonna go study for neurodiagnosis and then pathology, but that's not gonna start until Thursday. Anyways, I was also just thinking, in the past year just has gone by so fast. We're like approaching March break, and I remember last March break during second year, we had just finished like such a hard period of time. And then I went back home and I like was really trying to get an indoor cycling instructor position. There's a new indoor cycling studio that like had just opened downtown Oakville, where I'm from, and I like met the owner and stuff because it's also a coffee shop. So we went and we like got a coffee, and like I met the owner because she like walked in, and like right then and there I did an audition. It was crazy. I was like in regular clothes and everything, and I remember I almost signed the contract to work there, but I'm really glad I didn't because it would have been way too much of a time commitment looking back over the past year. I would have been, yeah, I would have been kind of screwed. So I'm glad that didn't work out. Everything happens for a reason. But with that being said, I am going to be looking for an opportunity for 4th year because we have a little bit more time. Clinic will be 3 days a week, so hopefully I'll have more time. But I also want to find an opportunity that's like the right fit for me. Like that has some more flexibility so I can take time off during boards and things like that, but also like a community that I really like want to be a part of and want to lead, if that makes sense. A lot of learning has I have done a lot of learning in the past year, learning and growing and evolving. And last little update is day 16, I guess, today in my spin challenge thing. And I'm feeling it already with my legs, and I'm ready to do other forms of cardio. Like today it's like a tiny bit cooler out, and like I really want to go for a run. So good things are to come. Can't wait to start running again outside once all the snow goes away. That's my only thing, like I cannot fall. I've had way too many ankle sprains, stress fractures, lower limb, just like issues. So I want to prevent those as much as possible. I can't speak, but yeah.